In May 1983, three couples had a vision. The Brucks, the Nawis, and the Ziffs began talking about establishing an Orthodox synagogue in Boca Raton. They were soon joined by other families in their discussions, and by the end of that year, the first general membership meeting took place with about 60 people in attendance. Our first service was held on Friday, December 2nd, 1983, with 21 families at the South County Jewish Community Day School. With the blessing of many families committed to the growth of our synagogue, Issy Bruck and Neville Ziff began looking for land to buy. The shul land was purchased at a bargain price, and on March 31st, 1985, the ceremony for the first Orthodox synagogue in Boca Raton was held. In February 1987, we moved into 7900 Montoya Circle, where we still congregate today. At the time, there was no furniture, not even a chair to sit on. But due to the dedication of our Rabbi Emeritus, Rabbi Kenneth and Ruthie Brander, and generosity of BRS families, today we enjoy a synagogue with a high school, a beautiful sanctuary, separate mikvahs, and even a satellite minyan.
You know, it's interesting in that it's become a much more settled and established community as opposed to the itinerant one we were used to in the early days. With the passage of years, it's become a very young and very vibrant community. It really is what one had hoped it would become.
This is a fantastic community. This is a community that understands the here and now. It understands that there needs to build a relationship between the lay leadership and the professionals, between volunteers and congregants. It gets it right every single week. As a delivery service for the communal good, Boca Raton Synagogue keeps getting it right.
After Simone and I got married and we had just finished school, we were looking for a place to settle down. It wasn't Boca Raton, it was Baltimore. But when a job came up after getting a phone call from Rabbi Brander, Rabbi Josh Fass, it was an offer that we couldn't refuse. We didn't think we would end up here permanently, but after settling down in the community and just taking the time to work within the community, we fell in love with Boca Raton, and specifically with Boca Raton Synagogue. We've been here for the last 15 years. We plan to be here for a lot longer.
Under Rabbi Ephraim and Yocheved Goldberg's leadership, our community continues to grow, having gone from 450 families to over 700. Our motto, valuing diversity, celebrating unity, was developed and continues to inspire the programs, activities, and philosophy of our community.
BRS is very unique in the sense that even though it's modern Orthodox, everybody is welcome. In BRS, no matter what's your level of observance, what are your personal beliefs, how do you look like, do you have long hair, you have a capote, no matter how you look like, there's always room for you.
It's really important to me that everyone feel a sense of belonging to Boca Raton Synagogue and to the Boca Raton Synagogue community. Our goal is for people to say, I'm not a member of Boca Raton Synagogue, I'm a member of the Boca Raton Synagogue community. Community is so much more than just a place to daven or to go to for a class. It's to be part of something larger than yourself. It's to be part of a family. It's to feel the pain of another. It's to feel the joyous celebration of another. So our goal is for people to feel part of a community, not just part of a synagogue. And to do that, we have to find the avenues and opportunities for everyone to connect, whether it's doing chesed, whether it's volunteering, whether it's learning, whether it's davening, whether it's a mommy and me. Everyone should feel a way to connect to our community, to be part of something bigger than themselves.
The community when I moved here was big, it was a vibrant, it was an active community. That's actually one of the reasons I ended up here. We were living in New York at the time. I was working at Yeshiva University. When we looked around the country at major shuls where things were happening, where there was a tremendous sense of vibrancy and activism, you heard about Boca Raton Synagogue all the time. And so when the opportunity arose to move down here, it was somewhat of a no-brainer.
It's such a great experience that every week there's change and development. There are new shiurim, there are new programs, there are new activities from mommy and me all the way up to intense shiurim throughout all ages. And that excitement is palpable.
We proudly celebrate our national partnerships with the Orthodox Union, Yeshiva University, Friends of the IDF, and AIPAC. BRS's members and rabbis are actively involved with these organizations and serve in leadership roles with them. We are at the forefront of Israel activism and encourage our members to be actively involved in strengthening the U.S.-Israel relationship through advocacy, lobbying, and education. BRS's members and rabbis are also proudly involved in the Jewish Federation of South Palm Beach County to help build and sustain a strong, caring, vibrant Jewish community for Jews from all backgrounds, affiliations, and denominations. Through the talented and indefatigable Rabbi Josh Brody, BRS empowers its members to be involved in outreach and offers a weekly Friday night live service, weekly outreach classes in basic Judaism, Hebrew reading, and Jewish history, holiday programming, lunch and learns, and a gateway to become involved and feel welcomed in the BRS community. The BRS location is symbolic of its importance in the lives of its community. Uniquely located at the center of Montoya Circle, BRS stands as a central location of our spiritual and educational lives. Boca Raton Synagogue neighbors great schools such as Hillel Day School, Torah Academy, Weinbaum Yeshiva High School, and Donna Klein. In light of our rapid growth, Billy and Debbie Rand generously provided for the building of the sanctuary in 1992, which today bears their name. The Hahn campus was also dedicated to Jerry and Lynn Hahn for their generous donation in 1999 to burn the synagogue's mortgage. In 2010, the Kaddish Committee completed the building of a Holocaust memorial. In an effort to grow larger and smaller at the same time, the BRS Chevres program began. Today, all different kinds of groups meet together on our campus in order to further connect the large community. While the history of the Boca Raton Synagogue is relatively short in years, it is long in accomplishments. As a community, we owe so much to our rabbis, our executive director, our youth director, our past president, officers, board members, committee chairs, and volunteers who have made it all possible and whose commitment makes our future so promising. We are community. We are family. We are Boca Raton Synagogue.